Hello everyone, the Killers here. So today I'm gonna continue my reviews on the Toa older sets, the Toa which were released in 2001. And this time, because I just have to review two other sets, I'm gonna begin with the Toa Lewa set, the Toa of Air of 2001. So here is the canister. Anyway, maybe just adjust the camera. Yeah. So the same canisters as the other Toa, but this time the lid here is in green color, and of course it keeps the same features as the older head right here to put some calorie mask on it, and here some axle hole to put other mask, but this time with the older head and some axle on it, of course. So I've shown these features on other reviews, so just watch them. For example, in Kopaka review, I've shown the features, but I'm gonna pass it on this review. On the canister itself, you got the Lego Technic logo, the Bionicle logo, and of course some pictures of Lewa in the sky, if you can say. But yeah, no, it's with the background of Lico, so it's a jungle and stuff like that. The grayish border. I turn and then you got the Unity Duty Destiny logo and the Lewa written on it, plus the Bionicle.com ad, all the parts which are in the set, plus the set in its final form or on the final step, so what it looks like when it finishes. Because yes, sometimes it's kind of the pictures right here is kind of flying, because as you can see on the leg here, it seems that it's articulated and can rotate in this axis, but in fact no. In fact, you've got solid pieces. So I think that's because they put this type of pictures to show the real set and not some CGI modified pictures. It also shown you got some poster on it, but I don't have it twice, so I won't show it to you anyway. So sorry for that. But I think you can find it on Brickshelf or maybe on the instruction of Lego.com. So go check it out. And of course, you got the fact that you can put the Toa in the canisters. And by the way, one of the other cool features of the older canister is the fact that this part can turn and reveal some nice image. So for example, as the Toa, as you can see on this part, so we're gonna drop on Lewa right here, and the mask code, which is inside the mask, plus the cam code, and with this code you got the sequence web code, and you can enter it on Bionicle.com. And I don't know what it does anyway, because I think I haven't tried to enter the code on in 2001 anyway, even if I was on the internet at the time. And you got some other image, like, so yeah, you got the canister right here, which unleashed all the parts. And right here some excerpt of the instruction plus the gear features which is shown. And I think that's all for the canister itself. Yeah, you got the barcode right here. As you have noticed, there is not that much information. There's just information right here. And if you compare these canisters to the one we've got nowadays, you have noticed that there are tons of instruction right now, but before there weren't that much information, just 2 lines of text right here, and nothing. So that was very nice, I think. And there's not so much text. It's all about image and picture based and related, so that's nice. I'm gonna show you the instruction booklet. So it is right here. The same picture, so excuse me, it's a little damaged, but it's the old school one from 2001. So anyway, yeah, you've got the same image pictures, the same canisters on the shores of Matanui. It's always the same stuff, so there are not really difference at all. The combo, which is a Toa Keita Werura this time, which can made with Gali, Liwa and Kopaka, excuse me. And of course, some part of the instruction, as you can see, you can build the body on this instruction. I think on Kopaka or Gali, you can build the legs. And of course, the main features of the lid, it is shown here, But of course, I think you have to put all the green mass, so this mass will be green, and that's for all the canoes of Lewa. And here are 6 canoes. So this was very important stuff in 2001. All was based about the canoe. Did I say canoe? I mean canoe, of course. Canoe mask. Excuse me. Yeah, everything was about the canoe mask. The fact that it was to be collected, and so the Toa can gain some power and stuff like that to defeat the evil Makuta. This was before we know the name of Makuta. Right now, we know that his name is Pterodax, but at the time it was just Makuta, the evil brother of Matanui. Really simple stuff, anyway. It really gets complicated with the ears. And here you got the set itself. So you can see the main color scheme is lime green and green, some normal green, so the Lewa green. Those other colors are, of course, the black for the connectors, and the gray for the gears, and some trans neon green for the eye and brain pieces. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about the new parts. Of course, you got your arm pieces, which is the same but in lime green this time. Of course, we've got the axe, so this is the weapon or the staff of Lewa, so an axe. So that's quite original because for years we haven't seen any axe, and until Axon in 2006, but it was a Titan. So this was really original and kind of used, yeah, in a Bionicle universe. So an axe, really nice. Of course, it's green because all the weapons or staff are in green in the 2 first years until the Toa Nuva and their silver armor and silver weapon. But for the time, all the weapons were in the same color as the Toa, so this is green for Lewa. The left arm is a part of the Slicer Robot brand, so this is not new, it's just a recolor. Or again, I think you can have this part in this, I think it's called Jungle Robot, so anyway. The same for this part, which was also, I think, introduced in the Slicer Robots series as part of the shoulder. So this time is for the hand. And as you can notice, the hand is different. Remember, tail hand, left hand, it was the same part, so this part was different and this part was different. And this time they just put other piece on it, so that's quite one of the difference. And I think that's just the hand, but at the time with my friend we think it was like a shotgun because it looked like a gun cannon. A cannon of a gun, so anyway. But I think that's the end. The Bionicle doesn't have a weapon until 2006 with the Piraka, excuse me. But that's other stuff, other story. And here you got the legs, the famous older legs, so this time in lime green, and the same for the feet, but in Mata green. And of course the torso. And I think that's all for the recolor and new parts, so mainly recolors of the older parts, plus 2 new parts, with the axe and of course the Miru canoe, so the canoe of Lewa. So really aerodynamic style, as you can see, with this part here and some really cutting edge parts. Really simple again, not that complicated. So on the back, here you can see maybe the code right here. Yeah, but that's just useless, so anyway. And you've got large space for eyes in comparison of other masks. For example, if you put this one aside, you can see that the space for the eyes are different, much wider on Lewa. And now I think I'm going to talk about the articulation. So of course this one, the right arm is on a gear, so it can swing when you spin the gear, yeah. So yeah, simple. And the other arm can also move, whereas, for example, the Tau and Yeah, but it's a little different. The Kopaka does not move. This one can move because you can see it's just on this part. Me axle, me pin parts. So you just have to put this in the pinhole, and here you can swing it around. But anyway, it does not really stand on the position you left it. It go back in initial position, and you can detach this part to turn it around again. So, and as you can see, the shoulders are the same as on Kopaka. So this is a fin model, if I can say, fin type. Whereas the galley, or for example, Tau has got the wide part, the wide aspect, the wide parts here of the shoulder. And yeah, so yeah, I was just talking about the articulation itself. So yeah, it can turn, but when it can stand in the position you put it, of course you can put the part like that. A bit ridiculous, but it depends on the pose and the way you take photo or you look at it. And of course, the legs, yeah. So you kind of do the same pose every time with the holder. So I'm gonna, for example, do this pose. No, it does not want really to stand. I'm gonna put it a little better like that. So yeah, old school pose of the Toa. And I think that's quite odd. So of course we got a ball agent right here to fill the space, and just for design element anyway. That's not really useful at all, but that's kind of fills the hole, so it's nice. And yeah, I think I've said it all about Lewa. So I think it's really near Kopaka in terms of design, apart from the fact that it does not have a shield. Just look at the camera right here. So yeah, only because it does not have a shield, but it's really I think the same type. So it's they are really close together in terms of design, of course, not anything not. Yeah, just I'm just gonna give it this up, and maybe just do a little sum up of Lewa, because I've talked about everything there is to talk about. Maybe I did not show you the older head, but it's the same as the other. With the, like you can put this like that, yeah. So again, another nice looking Toa, old school stuff. I really like the fact that it's got an axe as a weapon or staff, because it was called staff, but I do not know if it's still called staff or weapon or anything like that. So I'm gonna just say I love the axe as a weapon, because it's quite original and it's quite well designed with all the mechanical parts right here. And of course, that's the same as the other. It got some unique stuff like the arm that's move and these hands quite bulky. And of course the cannon, which is different and really nice and aerodynamic stuff. Really, I think that yeah, it's kind of go with the fact that it's a Toa of air, apart from the axe, which is more violent stuff. But anyway, really nice set. So again, if you can find one Lewa, I think you can get it, because it's a nice deal. But anyway, you just have to see what Toa holder you prefer, because they are all in some kind of way different. But because so that just I can be really objective in saying that you have to pick a special one first than the other one. So yeah, I think that's all. I hope you enjoyed my reviews of Lewa holder, so which was released in 2001. If you have any criticism, yeah, or comment, just put them, and I think I'm gonna just let you on this image. So see you later for another Bionicle video review, and bye bye.